Okay, make sure you get you start off with lavender. And you just put purple in with the same color that your sky blue is made out of. This is the sky blue right here. Okay? So you spritz your wall or your board, and then make sure it's damp. You don't want to work with a dry wall. Okay? So just as long as the water's not dripping, that's all it takes. Okay, then you're going to take this purple, and you're just going to slap it in a weird shape. And then you're going to take this sponge, and you're just going to blend it in, because all it is just the background color. It's okay that it's thinner in other areas and thicker in others. Okay?
Through thick and thin, you'll always win.
Could you be quiet, please? So after that, then you're going to go back to your original blue color, and you're going to add some white to it, just plain white. So can you go over here next to the palette and mix and show how I'm mixing white with the blue. You want to make it about 50% lighter than what it was before. There's the original blue, here's the new blue. And then we're going to take the sponge and we're just going to dip it in. And we're going to start at the top. And just randomly start working your way down. And just blend it. Come back up here. Get more table here. And just make it up as you go along. It just doesn't always have to be puffed. You can even take your brush, your sponge, and kind of smooth it out like that. Just kind of get like that wind blown. Take a sponge, a clean sponge, and blend it.
And voila!
No, I'm not done yet. Until you don't see
Sunny part of the
so you don't see any more lavender anymore. Okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to keep working with it because I still want to get more of a kind of a cloudy effect. And see it while it's wet, you have time to work with it. I can still see the purple through it. So just make sure that none of the original purple is showing. And so I'm going to add even more white to this. And mix that. So now it's even stronger. At this point you might want to add some water to that. I'm not going to in order to save time. But you'll want to add some water to it so it's not so thick. So what I'm going to do is just pick some parts on here that I really want to wake up. And I'm going to give those just the edges, right like that. And then I'll take a nice clean side and blend that in. Same thing. Pick another area, just do the tip, that's all. And then I'm going to take my clean side of the sponge and just blend it in. I'm going to pick maybe a spot over here. I'm hardly touching the wall with it or the board with it. I'm very lightly just pressing down. I'm going to pick some just random spots that I want to add some more white to. And again, if you want to get that windblown look, just take your thing and go across like this. And it'll kind of, give it more of that wind look. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit this area up here, this top area. Again, use the other side just to kind of blend it in. It's starting to look a lot more like, real clouds. You just keep, you don't want to put a whole lot of paint, you just put it like on the very tip, and I'm barely pressing it and just kind of almost dry brushing it at this point. So you can see we're getting more of that cloud effect. And then if you want, you can even dip it in straight white, and in just a few places, I mean just a few, I'm going to hit it with even a stronger white, just to give it that punch. Over here, I'll just go ahead and give it a little bit of a stronger.
What's it telling the lawyer joke?
And then right here.
No.
I think that's probably maybe almost a good place to stop. I'm just going to try one more little spot over here. And again, let's just go ahead and give it that windblown look. And I'm going to say that that's probably pretty good right here. That's it. We can see the dark purple in a couple of places, and there's probably about a total of 4 tones when you get done. And if, you can go ahead and add another puff if you want to. That's totally up to you. But just make sure that wherever you started with that purple, it's gone. All hidden underneath. Voila, done.